All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those who elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, what you see on the screen is a lengthy comment, a random individual rambling what he thinks he knows about the scriptures and a bunch of cluttered information mixed in with it. And he just spews it onto my comment section. And I want to leave this comment up before I delete it, before I erase it, just as an example to those of you out there. If you're watching these videos, you're watching it to learn and get edified. If you can't add to the lesson, if you can't post a precept, then there's no need to even leave a comment. And if I detect some bull, some BS, a bunch of cluttered information, and you expect me to read this whole entire dissertation of whatever knowledge that you think you know, this is a way to get not only your comment removed, but also your channel blocked from ever being able to post in my comments. All right. This guy said a whole bunch of stuff, but he really didn't say anything. All right. And, we ain't got time for it. We're not finna deal with it. It's a lot of spaced out weirdos that know that they Israel, and they have a way of going around trying to show how much knowledge that they have. But on our platform, this is not what that's for. All right, if you watching my video, it's to listen and learn. And if you want to add to it, if you got any scriptures to add to the content of the lesson, then you feel free to do so. But once I detect any type of folly or BS or madness, it's coming off the page. And I could tell this person right here, he's spaced out. Scripture say, go from the presence of a foolish man when you detect not the lips of knowledge. So, I went to his page, and like usual, you barely have anything, just a playlist, no videos. And then his avatar, just him with a damn Kango on his head, but no actual lessons, no works. So it's like, where did you come from? And why did you spout this all over the comment section? And what did any of this have to do with the lesson? Now, this was the video that I did pointing out the hypocrisy of Nate, how he was trying to throw Yahushai's name in with those other names, that are, profane, that they're not the true actual name of the Lord. So this guy, he just come on here and he just, did a bunch of babbling, about certain instances in the scriptures. He was even listing certain books and chapters, was not posting any verses, but he just kept going on. And it's like, what are you doing? I'm not going to even entertain it. Because one, you out your head, and the scriptures say, answer not a fool, lest thou be like unto him. There's Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 26. It is Proverbs 26 and verse 4. It says, enter not a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like unto him. So it's like, when these type of individuals come on the comment section, it's best to not even waste time. Because you won't get anywhere. A lot of Jake, they got it all figured out, So It's like, why even choose to engage? There's a lot of Jake out there. They spaced out. But, like the scriptures say, if any man think he know of something, he know of nothing that he ought to know. So when you come on a page, your words should really just be few. All right. Was that James 1:19? It says, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. And also in James, the 3rd chapter, it talks about, the idle tongue, which, you ain't got to speak it. You type in what you thinking, which usually would come out your lips. So, you just typing away, and you just, like the scriptures say here, let me get it real quick. You just uttering all your mind. Yeah, Proverbs 29:11, it says, a fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. And that's all this dude was doing. All right, what are you talking about? What is the point that you're trying to make? Are you trying to ask a question? And then every time he would ask a question, then he would just continue. It's like, what are you doing? Unless you got whoever this dude is, maybe he got a spirit on him or something, man. Like, look at this. And the scriptures say, the devil believed too. Devils believe too and tremble. Satan knew the scriptures. He was reciting scriptures when he was conversing with Yahushua on that mountain. So this dude, he seems bugged out. And you got these weirdos that just come out of left field. Like the elder Manata Zagba, he had to just recently address a clown that came on his comment section. Then he went to a video where this dude was just talking about who knows what. With a glass filled halfway with water, and was trying to sound like he was a deep individual, but he sounded bugged the hell out. We're not dealing with you types, man. Whatever you think you know, all right, go out there and try to gather Israel. See what you can do with that, because the Lord already has an established doctrine. All right. The Lord already raised up pastors according to his heart that's going to feed our people with knowledge and wisdom. He already has his watchmen on those walls. This right here, I don't know what you think you're doing. All right. Now, if you would have made it short and sweet, maybe I'll have a better way of understanding what you're trying to say or what your intent is, and I'll be able to answer you. But this dude just came on the comment board just spewing out, man. Just foaming out the mouth through the keyboard. Let me get this in Sirach 32 and verse 8, and it says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. You's better off just doing that. Because you letting your folly all come out in my comments. With that long drawn out comment full of all that, which you might know some scriptures, but it's a bunch of madness spewing with it. Like, what are you talking about? Genesis chapter 48, verses 14 to 19. Ephraim would be a group of nations. Ezekiel chapter 37, 15 to 28, from Joseph to Ephraim. But by Joseph's will, Jacob took control of his two sons. Why? Because he knew when he came out, he grabbed the heel of his brother Esau. Like, what are you talking about? This has nothing to do with whatever it is you're trying to connect. It has nothing to do with each other. It ultimately boiled down to the Lord's election, what the Lord predestined. It was predestined that Ephraim was going to be the head tribe over the northern kingdom, just as it was predestined that Jacob was going to be the heir of the promise, and he was going to reject Esau. Esau was not going to receive it before they even came out the womb. It says, did he bow to Esau 7 times in the scripture? What does that have to do with anything? Just bringing up random situations that happen in the scriptures, and he's just rambling and rambling and rambling, not making no real solid point. So when we see stuff like this, it's best for us to not even entertain it. All right. And let me get this precept. Sirach 22 and verse 13, it says, talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that have no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest. Because I already see just the fact that he made that big of a comment and then replied and followed up with another big lengthy comment. It'll never end. If I reply to most of his statements and points with scripture, he gonna come back and do 2 or 3 more of those long ass dissertations, man. Nobody got time for that. So if whatever you think you know, go out there and try to gather Israel with it. See how you do. All right, but I'm gonna read this again. It says, depart from him, and thou shalt find rest, and never be disquieted with madness. Scriptures say, even a fool, when he holdeth his tongue, is found wise. So, you spewing all this stuff, but you better hope that you're correct, and that you're not just just spewing out anything on the comment section, because that's being recorded too. Scriptures say to keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Lord, and be more ready to hear than to give a sacrifice of fools, man. So I'm not going to entertain it, and just as a disclaimer, if I detect these type of comments in my comment section on any of my videos, and you come in here, you spewing a bunch of crap, and you coming with that some type of blender doctrine or whatever it is, you've been reading these extra biblical pseudo-Babble books, and you're trying to mix that knowledge in with the scriptures, I'm just gonna go ahead and erase you. I'm gonna remove your comment, and then I'm gonna block you, because we ain't got time for that. That's just what it is. All right. So I think I might, just end it right there. I ain't got to keep, rambling on about this, but, I just want to make this clear, because we do these videos to edify. All right. You getting enlightened, and you getting edified. So you either add to the lesson, or you give a salute, or don't even comment, man. So I'm gonna end it with that, man. All right, we're not gonna be beguiled by your vain philosophies. All right, what's that in Colossians? Let me get this real quick, and I'm gonna end it. I think it's in was it 3 and 8? In Colossians 2 and 8. Yeah, Colossians 2 and 8, it says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after a Mashiach. All right. And there's a lot of these dudes like this out there, so beware of them. So, hey, with that, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. And until the next one, Shalom.